y'all? Thank you for tuning in to the Chef Flex Cooking Show. Today we are making cabbage with smoked neck bones and broiled ribs. The only reason why I'm doing broiled ribs is because it's too cold outside to grill. But if you guys want to see that type of video, I will give it to y'all. But stay tuned. Please subscribe, like, and comment. And now let's get into the video. So right now I'm washing my hands before I prepare for the meal. Because I want to make sure my hands are clean and whatever else I'm touching. So I just did that. I'm gonna go over here and dry my hands off. You know, with a napkin. Pause it. Now for the cabbage, I am gonna take some layers off, like the first 2 layers, just to make sure like all the bugs and everything is off, and then I will rinse it off. So I'm taking these off. Put these in this bowl for right now. Now all this black stuff, I'm gonna rinse that off, and if it's too bad, I'm gonna peel that off as well. With cold water. So that you clean your vegetables with cold water because you want to peel off all the pesticides and anything else that's on it. Now I'm going to take this. Ooh, my bad. Now I am going to take this knife and I'm going to just cut it in the middle. And sorry if I don't have a cutting board. This is like a tray, whatever, because we have to get a cutting board. But I did rinse it off. Okay, now you see that? That's the line. And I'm gonna get in even more. That was breakable. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it up. I'm gonna slice it up basically. Be careful with your hand. Now, I already have the hot boiled water boiling. I already have the water boiling on the stove on like little over medium, like medium high. And I'm going to take 2 neck bones out of the 4-pack of this Meyer bread. And I'm going to do 1 big neck bone and 1 small one then. So I'm going to do the next one like that as well. So 1 big one, they already thawed out. Sometimes you can do frozen and just throw it in hot water, doesn't matter. But I was already throwing this stuff out. And I'm going to rinse it off, cold water, just to make sure. And I'm going to come over here. I'm going to just throw it in hot water. While that is going, I'm going to cut up my cabbage some more. Cut up this. You need to do it the other way. And the thing is, I add onions to my cabbage, just to get a little vegetable. You can add peppers, any type of peppers you want. This is just how I do my cabbage. Now, turn it on. Now I just took out the old cabbage that had all the pesticides in it off the bowl, threw it away. Now I'm gonna wash the bowl again with a little soap. You don't need that much. A little soap go a long way. Put it on hot just to make sure everything's good. Go around, if I splash some water. And then once I cut up the cabbage, just throw it in there. Throw it in the bowl right now. So get out my way so I cut the rest of it. So that's that. So now that is gone. Or done, whatever. I'm going to add this cabbage in this bowl. Add it to the bowl. And then I'll rinse it off just one more time. Just make sure I just clean everything that I didn't get the first time I did it. And I'm going to cut this up around each other. Do this. you throw this hard part away because you don't need that. Cut this up just like I did the others. Just make sure everything all straight. I cut it 2 ways. First I go vertical and then horizontal, or it doesn't matter which way. That's how I do it. Now I'm gonna throw this in there, throw it in that bowl. Do the same thing for this one. It doesn't matter. I do it any way I want to. It just whatever. I'm just be cutting, basically. Because I do this while the neck bones are boiling, and that's going to be the juice and flavor that will make sure cabbage tastes like meaty. And you can add bacon if you want. You don't even have to do neck bones. You can do turkey necks, ham hocks, whatever you want to do. Okay. And I'm gonna take this yellow onion, use a whole yellow onion, and I like to cut off the ends. Yes, your eyes burn. Once I find a trick where you can not take what is it? Once I find a trick where you don't have to make your eyes burn, whatever, I'm gonna put that in my video. But I cut off both ends, and I peel off this little shell stuff, and then I peel off this part as well, like the layer right after that, because I want to make sure this is just I just want to make sure like, we have the onion, not that excess stuff. So I'm gonna cut up the onion. I'm gonna slice the onion as well. Right. You don't dice it. I'm just slicing the onion, just like how I did with the cabbage. Put that in there, throw all that in there, and yes, I already rinsed it off. I rinsed it off before. Yep, so that's done. All this is done. Turn it off. Now I am about to rinse it off again, just to make sure everything is good for cold water. Make sure all the stuff got in there. Then I'm going to just strain it. And it's okay if you have a little water in the bowl, it's okay. I'm going to drain as much as I can before the cabbage fall off. Alright, come over here, and I'm going to just throw as much cabbage as I can with it. And you boil your neck bone for like 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes if you want. But since this is already thawed out, you don't need to do it that long. So you do it like 5 to 10 minutes. So as much as I can. Okay, now I'm about to prepare for my ribs. So, I'm gonna open this plastic up. This is, we got these on sale for 20% off. They normally, originally is $13.82 at Myers, but for 20% off, we only pay $4.84. So I had got 4 packs of these. So I'm gonna just, I don't know how many it is, but I'm gonna just slit open the package like that. Open it up. Come over here. And then I'm gonna just take this out. Take the rib out. I Rinse it off with cold water. Because you always rinse off pork or you will get sick. Seriously. Do not, and you want some serious trouble. And I already have the stove already hot and ready for it to go in there. Alright. I'm going to take this out. Place it right here. Pause it, please. Now I'm going to just season my meat. But first, the thing is, when you cook, you always clean up while you go. So you don't have so much left over to do while you cooking. So I threw away my bag of the rib. You know, I cleaned out my bowl. Got the meat cooking. I mean the neck bones cooking in the cabbage. Because you always want to multitask while you cook, so you don't have so many things to do at one time. So that's what I did. So now this is the thing. I'm not a measurer. I just season what I just eye my seasoning basically. I just do it. So you do it how you want to. But this is how I do it. I just, you know, sprinkle, whatever you want to call it, black pepper on here. It might look a lot, but it's not. I put garlic powder. I'm gonna list all the seasons below and all the measurements and stuff as much as I can and do the best I can. Garlic powder. This is onion powder. I gotta take this off. I don't know how to do this. There you go. Okay. Garlic powder. Onion powder, do that. Chili powder, that gives it like that red look. Have like a little spice to it. Sometimes I pump the seasoning in bottle because sometimes it don't come out. And the last one is paprika, just for a little kick. So I do the same thing for that. And it doesn't matter which way you do it, and all I'm gonna do is rub it in. Rub it in. Make sure all of it's there, coated evenly. Just make sure all that is good. And I'm gonna flip it over, do the same thing over again. Now people peel off this little plastic thing, and I don't do it because, well, it's not plastic, but it's part of the rib. But people peel it off so they can get in the meat and bones better. But I don't know how to do it, so if I get it off, I get it off. If I don't, I don't. And that's okay if your hands get messy. Just make sure you just keep washing while you go. Yeah, that's not gonna work, so I ain't worried about it. I'm gonna do the same thing. Probably not so much. This is a less amount than I did the last time. Put that on there. Oop, my bad. I want to shout out my sister for helping me record this video, because I could not do it by myself. She's the one that coughs behind the camera, but she did not cough on the food. Alright, so this is what your rib will look like after it's seasoned in the back. Turn it off. One more season I forgot is I always add a little salt, just a little bit. I rub that in as well. I'm gonna do the other side too, but not so much because I don't want salty ribs. Like, that's just not me. But I rub that in. Now I'm gonna put my rib into this pan and I'll put it in the oven and let it broil for about like 45 minutes. And I'm gonna check on it, and if it still needs to be cooked, because you always have to cook ribs or any type of pork thoroughly, no pink, because you will get sick. It's different with beef because that'll hurt you, but beef and chicken, well, let me see. Beef you good with. Chicken, I don't think so, and pork, I know so. So I'm gonna put this rib into here in this pan. Sometimes it don't fit, you just just squish it in there. It's all right. So now I'm gonna put this to the side. Okay, now I'm about to put my rib in here for 45 minutes. Like I said, if you didn't guys catch it, I put it in for 45 minutes, you know, just to get everything situated. But if I still don't think it's cooked all the way, I put it in for another 25 minutes or so. So I'm gonna put the timer, press timer, I'm gonna put it for 45. And let it cook. And I have the light on just to make sure I can check it. You know what I mean? It's already cooking, see? Now, since my cabbage is starting to cook and get softened, you know, with the meat, whatever, I'm gonna add 2 spoonfuls of minced garlic because I love garlic, and plus it's healthy and it just tastes delicious to me. So I'm gonna add 1 and 2, and I try to use garlic for mostly all my recipes and cooking that I do, just to make sure, you know, heart is healthy and everything for my family. Mix all that together. Make sure the garlic is nice and well with the cabbage. I want all the cabbage and all the garlic to get in there evenly. You can see the meat coming along. Sometimes it pull apart, sometimes it don't, but it's still good. And I got the onions in there, so you got a minced garlic taste, you got an onion taste, you got the neck bones taste, and once I start adding my seasonings, you really got the taste. Now I'm about to season my cabbage. So what I first do is I add more garlic, but not so much because we already got the minced garlic in there. So I don't measure my seasonings, I just eye it basically. So I think that's enough for the first round. Then once the cabbage starts simmering and get real soft, that's when I go back and add seasoning. Sometimes I go back there, here and there just to make sure everything's good. And I take some more, and I take some onion powder. Even though there's onions in here, I still like an onion taste. And I do the same thing for that one. I will try my best to put the measurements in there, but I'm not a measurement cooker, so I don't know as much. I'm gonna add lemon pepper. A lot of people think it's gonna taste lemon, like lemons. It don't. It just something for taste. So I'm gonna add that in there. It's Kingsford. The same. That's good. You can use regular pepper. You can use white pepper. It doesn't matter. Whatever pepper you like. Salt. Same thing for that. Chili powder, just like I use for my ribs. And then paprika for kick. Pump a little bit. Alright, now we'll mix this together. It's starting to smell good, like literally. It's starting to smell like neck bones. I'm gonna still mix this a little together, just make sure all the onions and stuff. And the onions is basically, I won't say saute, but it's gonna shrink, and it's gonna have like a softer taste because it is cooking in a hot boiling water with cabbage and neck bones and seasonings and mixed garlic and, you know, themselves. So now I'm gonna let this simmer for about like 20 minutes with the top on. So I'm over here. I'm gonna let this simmer, make sure everything's smoothing, getting smaller, whatever, because the cabbage is not gonna stay this big. It's gonna shrink. I'm gonna put this top on. It's gonna fog up because all the steam is coming up to the top. Now, since 20 minutes has been up, I'm going to check my cabbage. I'm going to grab a mitten. grab a mitten. It's hot. And I'm gonna just stir it around. And I added some, and I sliced up half pepper. I sliced up half of a pepper, and I threw it in there as well, just to get some more vegetables. So you got your cabbage, you got your onions, and you got your pepper. And the thing is, you can have any peppers you like. You can add orange, yellow, green. If you like more spice, you can add habanero peppers if you want, ghost peppers if you want, jalapenos. It doesn't matter. But I can't take a lot of hot stuff, so I just stick with my paprika for a little kick. You gotta add cayenne pepper, whatever you want to do. And you see the neck bones right there? Yeah. And this is where I add more flavor to it. So I am just gonna add a little more. I think I'm done with the garlic and powdered pepper, so I'm gonna set that aside for now. I'm gonna add a little more lemon pepper. And I add a smaller portion of the seasoning for that. Keep it like that. Add more paprika, just a pump. Hold on. More, 1 pump of chili powder, and a little salt. That's it. And if it still don't have flavor to you guys, you can add as much as you want. But I think for me, this should be enough. Unless something just still a little off, then I'll add a little bit more. It all depends. And I'm gonna simmer this. And right now it's on medium. So now I'm gonna just cook it to medium low. I'll put the top back on. Medium low. So I'm gonna keep it like in the middle. Turn it off. So now it's it smokes because that's what broiling do. If it was baking, it wouldn't do this, but come closer. So right now we got 4 more minutes down to the rib, and I checked it, and it still got pink inside, so I'm gonna leave it in for like probably another 15-20 minutes just to see. And then I'm gonna add my I'm gonna add my Famous Dave's Rich and Sassy barbecue sauce. That's the only thing I have in the house right now, but I don't like open pit, so I don't use that. But you can use open pit, Famous Dave, any type of barbecue sauce they have, Sweet Baby Ray's, any of them. But I really prefer Sweet Baby Ray's. I don't have it right now. Honey too. I'm gonna put that back on there, let that finish cook. So I forgot one more ingredient I always use. I always put a little apple cider vinegar in my cabbage or greens because I like a little tang in my food. So this is not old. This is what all apple cider vinegar looks like. All you do is make sure this is tight, shake it up. Now I'm gonna use a half a cup. That means there's 1 minute left for the rib. That's why it's only beeping, and it beeps again once it's done. But use 1/2 a cup of the apple cider vinegar. Pour that in. We'll just pour it in there, and that's enough. If you don't like apple cider vinegar, then you don't have to add that. But for me, I like to add that. And plus, apple cider vinegar is healthy too on top of your minced garlic. You know what I mean? And some people would just drink this and just chug it straight. And I can't do that. I'd rather put it in my food where I enjoy it. And if you hear the beeping in the background, that's because our dryer in the laundry room is doing its own thing. Shouldn't show that. Now the ribs is done, so I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna cancel it. All right. Turn it off. So I took the ribs out from the 45-minute range, and it still had a little pink inside because I checked. So I'm gonna put it in there for another 15 minutes just to make sure. And 15 to 20 minutes just to make sure everything is good. And I flipped it over to the other side just to make sure it cooks evenly. And the burnt marks, that's you know, that's normal. It's not burnt or anything. But you don't want it burnt though. We don't like burnt ribs. Put this back in here. Put it in the oven. I'm gonna put it on timer. 10. No, I'm gonna do 15. All right. So then that should be done. Because when I looked at it, it was white, but you know, it still had a little pink. And we don't do pink. Okay. So this is the final look of the cabbage with the smoked neck bones, onions, minced garlic, green bell peppers, and the cabbage. With smoked neck bones, if I didn't say that already. And then this is the barbecue ribs broiled. And I put the barbecue sauce on top of the ribs, then put it back in the oven on 350 for 5 minutes just for the barbecue sauce to seep in the rib for more flavor. So this is the result. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.